welcome back to All Over the Map. Thanks for tuning in. On this episode, we're going to explore the UK, and we're going to do it through the GeoGuessr game of Where's That Greg's, partially inspired by the sausage roll and exploring the UK. And I just realized I hadn't done a Greg's game in quite some time. I don't know if it's been a year, but it's been a while. So we're going to play the GeoGuessr game by Roan the Mad. 469 locations, and it says here Greg's is the staple in the Great British diet, whether it be a sausage roll, a steak bake, or a sweet treat. And there's absolutely bloody dozens of Greg's across the USA, and we're going to find them here on All Over the Map. I want to play this one as a no time limit moving challenge. The play along link for those of you that want to play along in the description below. So if you could hit that like button, subscribe. If you haven't subscribed, please subscribe. A lot of you are watching and playing, which is great. Appreciate it. Glad you're enjoying it. But subscribe. We really want to get to 5,000 as soon as we can. Share this to your friends, all that good stuff. This looks like a pretty cool, interesting architecture, Greg's. It says cafe here on the Market Hall Street. And wow, we're right. Fidget spinners. And this person is taking a picture of us as we're taking a picture of her. Got Everton back here. Everton's currently in the United States. More pretty cool market here. All right, Cannock Town Center. So Cannock. I feel like we've had this maybe in the British Town Center games, but I'm not sure. We got Saigon Nails, professional American nail care for ladies and gentlemen. So Cannock. There's the flag. Queen's Court. So I'm not sure. Nothing's coming to mind in terms of where Cannock is. What I could do is look on the rubbish bins. We call them trash cans in the United States. Disappeared those. I went down the street. The sauce. I got to try a Greg's sausage roll. Unfortunately, there is no Greg's in the United States, so that means I'm going to have to make a trip to the UK at some point. Probably to see the tourist sites. Probably to London because that's where you could fly direct. Because I'm a little inside about me. I'm not the biggest fan of flying. Staffordshire. I'm not really sure. I need to know where the counties are, and that would probably be a good video to do. But anyway, I'm gonna guess it's like London. I have something in mind for All Over the Stands channel, and maybe this channel as well in terms of content when I do visit. The A460 and the A5. I want to see what's on the sign here to see if there's all right, Wolverhampton, Telford, Bridgetown. So we know we're over here somewhere near Shrewsbury. But we got the A5 Cannock. The Greg's in Cannock. And north of Aston Villa, I guess. A little bit northwest. But let's see if the duck. All right, we just got the town square, so it's got to be Betfred. The other thing I'm thinking about doing too is going on an X and just putting the day of that I'm going to do the game and just kind of give you two maps for GeoGuessr that I really want to play, like Weatherspoons or Premier Inns. And then whoever comments on it or gets more likes or just comments and says, hey, play Premier Inns, that's what I'm going to do. So I'm going to go over an X and do that the days I do the UK game. So you're going to just have to subscribe over there, join whatever the heck you do over there at X, but follow me. I guess that's the word. And yeah, so we're gonna have to do that, right? And then you can comment and then go from there. So I am really struggling with this one. You know, there's a JD Weatherspoon there. All right. I'm really at a loss for this one. I thought I had it. The Royal Oak. So I see this here, and I this is where we are. So there's the Greg's, the Pound Bakery. I don't know why it took so long to find that out. I just noticed the town name on the map is a little further away, but we were next to the Pound Bakery there for the first round. Second round, Greg's. There it is, Greg's. Keep calm and plow on. The Plowman's Sandwich. Bunch to the Mex wraps. So Greg's would be definitely a place I probably would stop, I would say, quite often if I was in the UK. Bert's Bits over there. Now we got to find out this town. The Molum. That looks like a 1970s style font. Ooh, we got water over here. We got the Seafood Bar and Grill. This is off to the east. Durlston Country Park. And where are we? Durlston, the Cornish Bakery. So were we in Cornwall? Boots. So we... Alright, what do we got? Got another memorial over there. Cornwall. The tourist information. Please bring lost children here. Swanage Town. Swanage. Let's make sure that's right. It is. It's Swanage. We got the Swanage Beach looking east. So maybe we're down here somewhere. But then again, are we actually in... I don't want to do this. Where we search all over the place. I think we've been there before. Portlow. So we got Swan Pool. And again, I could be thrown off because it says Cornish. All right, Swanage. This always makes for an interesting round. Are we actually in Cornwall? I don't know, but the hospital, the long stay at the pier, and it's turning into a long game. That's a pretty cool location there. Pretty cool town for that matter. All right, Dorset. So let's see, Plymouth. Maybe we're over here. Torquay. Slapton. And yeesh. Oh, there it is. I see Swanage. It popped up really quick south of the pool. And there we are, the Salt Pig 2. So a lot of cool places down in the southwest of England, I will say. But every town, I guess, has got a Greg's. That seems to be pretty, I guess it's accurate, right? Would that be accurate? Hayes Travel, Greg's looking north, Hayes Travel. I think we're on the station road a little further down. There it is. Swanage. If you've been to Swanage, let us know. But and if you've been to Greg's, it's even better. Greg's, what do we have here? Flatbread range. Looks like chicken and something else. Everyday tasty value at Greg's. This looks like Scotland or like further north. Let's see what we got here. Litter and dog waste. Maybe they're eating Greg's. Is that a Greg's cup of coffee? Perhaps it is. Now there it is, the Scottish flag. So we return to Scotland here on a UK Greg's game, which is always good. Municipal buildings, blue doors. And we got Pound Stretcher. All right. The best wishes in the town in Scotland. What town, what city could we be in? There's a Lloyd's Pharmacy. Probably passing some clues. We have Forfar, which I think is there. I knew it was around here somewhere. Forfar. Looks like, I was about to say, this looks like Castle Country. But Forfar, the town in, there's Dino's Kebab. There's Dino's Kebab. It's around here somewhere. Where's the Greg's? The Greg's in Forfar. I know I'm probably Forfar. Probably pronouncing it wrong, but you know. Best wishes and our Greg's. The Rotary Club of Forfar holds their annual meetings or their monthly meetings or quarterly meetings, whatever it is, at Greg's. Now, can you eat? I'm curious. I don't think you can. There's no tables in Greg's. It's just like you take it and go. Crisps and snacks in our world, we call it chips and fries and snacks and goodies. And it looks like a cinnamon roll maybe there. But anyway, not in that picture. We got another small. I guess Greg's are small. There's Tesco Extra. Best wishes again, which is interesting. But we're not in Scotland. I can pretty much tell you that. And where do we think we are? Woolworths, Harfords, and Addlestone 1, the Community Association of Addlestone. Addlestone or Addlestone? Looks like a mom and pop shop there, which is always pretty cool. Runnymede. Anytime Fitness. Boy, those are all over the United States. The Beef King. And the Winter Market, but I'm going to need some road signs or something different here because, what does this say in this bus? All right, Addlestone, Sunbury, Ashford, Heathrow. Take the bus, make the difference. in Surrey for a sustainable future. All right. By the way, I'm going to say this too. Morecambe, the shrimp, save the shrimp. So anybody support them, please, because I don't like that. One of the things I love about the football pyramid in the UK is got clubs that get promoted, relegated, and that's one I will say. How I came to know about the shrimps is through FIFA years ago. So I hate to see that. So anything you could do if you're somebody famous with tons of money, why don't you help chip in and buy some of buy the team, save them from wherever they're hopefully not to go. Anyway, on Aldershot. Why am I stuck on over here for some reason? Surrey. Surrey is Surrey. Heathrow, Ashford. So Heathrow is here. Ashford. All right, so we got to be around here somewhere. Ashford, Virginia Water. Virginia. Twickenham. Teddington. And how am I not seeing this? Wimbledon. All right, there's Walton, and I think this could be it. I don't know, because it says Walton slash Addleston. Methodist Church. What is this? This is like a physical education, what we call gym class in the United States type of outfit. Or what is that? Or is that a football? Nando's. All right, Nando's as we head west. M&S is Marks and Spencer. I don't know if this is no Marks and Spencer. I'm trying to find a game for that one, but I can't. Probably putting something in wrong, entering it in wrong on GeoGuessr. But if anybody's got any maps for that, let us know. Woking. Okay. B365, B385. Cobham. It's right. It's right there. It is literally right down the street. So Addlestone. Now I know where this is. The Flow Church. You're in the flow. I could also do KFC of UK. Although KFC, here's the thing. KFC, it seems to me that KFC's pretty, I wouldn't say popular, but it's definitely got a following. Or maybe people just go to it because there's no other options. I don't know. But it is not that popular in the United States as you think it would, since it's actually Kentucky Fried Chicken. Where's that Tesco Extra over here? Yeah, so maybe this Greg's. No, there's the Greg's. We're right in front of it. So there we are. Station Road, Greg's, Addleston. Fifth and final round, we get another one. We can make lunch for £3. Make a lunch for £3. It's pretty good. It's a pretty good deal. I don't know if this. Can you get a? Looks like you can get a salad. So you can eat in this one. It looks like there's tables and chairs. You can sit there and eat your sausage roll. What kind of drink would you get with sausage roll? Would you get a tea, a hot tea? Would you get water? Would you get like me? I don't know why. It's Diet Coke. Try to avoid that stuff, but man, it is. There must be poison in it or something that keeps me wanting to drink the drink of Diet Coke. All right, so this Greg's got a nice little building here. Apartments. Looks like it's a pretty warm day because everybody's got their windows open. I think it could be pretty frustrating when the air conditioning, as we say in the United States, doesn't work. I'm curious how many of you have air conditioning in your homes. There's Greg's. Looks like a cup of tea, sausage or bacon. That's a bacon roll, I think. Um, but yeah, I'm curious. Hold on. Dog, not a, can't see. And this green sign that I want to see. Yeah, I can't make that out. Anyway, Hemel Hempstead. I know where Hemel Hempstead is. It's North London, I think. North part of London. So, is that where we are? Should I even take a look? That's an interesting thing there. But yeah, air conditioning, aircon. Just let me know if you have it and you've used it, or if you use it often. I don't know how you could live in the eastern part of the United States with the humidity without air conditioning. It is boiling today. And the other thing I was reading too, maybe, ooh, no, that's where I was thinking. Is this a town north of here then? Oh man, shoot, I misplayed that one. Well, why was I thinking this was at Hempstead Heath? Hemel Hempstead, I think, is out this way. Oh man. But yeah, I was reading something where all this AI and all the computer stuff, there's like data centers going in everywhere in the United States. And two things that they're using a lot of is the water and the air conditioning, aircon to cool this stuff down. So there's actually towns that are concerned they're running out of water because of it. Curious if that's, there it is, Hemel Hempstead. I knew it was somewhere in here. If somebody's got if that's the same issue in the UK, the data centers for all the AI and all that stuff, right? Okay, so do we think we're here? There's the Greg's. Let's see. Tesco Express. Indigo Sun. Yes. New building in Hemel Hempstead. I think this is where we are. Duxton's Turn. And it's where's that Greg's? 25,000 points of perfect score going from the north in Fofar all the way to the south. What was that town speaking of this S? But a pretty good one. We will also be playing British Town Centers coming up. We'll probably be doing the most beautiful towns in the UK as well. But again, like I said, stay tuned. Two things. Stay tuned for updates on X in terms of what game I'm going to play, and I'll leave it up to you to decide for the UK. And then two, come check me out all over the stands in the link description below. Come subscribe over there. It's all football content. With that said, thanks for tuning in. Until next time, cheers.